Yeah. For me, it was like the hardest thing is the walk to the ring, but
and
once
the
I could get
fight's
in there,
underway. Brought to you once again by Rochester Pawnbrokers. Oh, Val's got the clinch, kind of like a Ronda Rousey style fighter she is. She's gonna go forward, try and get the clinch, and put you on the ground.
So I think what's the girl's name in the blue or purple?
Purple is Cassandra Durant.
Yeah, Cassandra. I think she threw the kick a little bit, not committed all the way, and she needed to set it up with the jab a little bit better. But
Aspaas got the takedown.
Yeah. When you're fighting somebody that's has good ground game, you want to make sure that you're really careful with your kicks. It's safer to just throw punches and set it up. She didn't really set that one up very well. So
she should probably let go of the guillotine and start getting her hips out. It's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
good to hang on to
exactly.
a guillotine once you pass the legs.
Yeah, now she's under full mount, so she's still in there, but when you're
punching
raining
back from
down,
the bottom.
I know when you're raining down punches like that, it's
Val is
kind of
landing some big shots right here.
it's kind of annoying, just how hard or how many punches she can throw, and it's not really landing.
The referee
But it's kind of flustering her a little bit, so.
The referee's starting to take a closer look.
But she could get an armbar
Nice.
right here.
She needs to get that shin down.
Oh, it's almost in. She could get out, but she needs to walk her legs around the other side.
She needs to really stack her, get that knee in the butt.
She might. I don't know.
She can turn the corner and go belly down right here too.
Mistakes happen, so it looks like she's kind of not really.
Cassandra's doesn't have a lot of pressure in the elbow now. She's took the pressure away from her hips.
Yeah. Now, oops, she's getting extended.
No,
But she's getting out, slipping.
the
out,
elbow's
slipping
the wrong
out.
way
Get
now.
your legs around her head. She needs to get on the other side of her head, but it seems like they're scrambling a lot, so it's hard
Valerie's
to tell
ended up kind of in an awkward position. She's still got her arm trapped in between the legs right now, but she doesn't really have any kind of joint lock anymore. And now Durant is kneeing her right in the spine, which should be an illegal strike.
And now we'll see how she deals with after.
Oh, now she's got the omoplata.
Oh.
She could go Mackenzie Dern here.
Well, I think she's
Not
a
anymore.
little bit too far over right now. But, I mean, we'll see how she deals with, not getting the submission right away and deal with that adrenaline dump. I know that in my first experience of not getting a submission right away when I thought,
Wow, Cassandra Durant, great job rolling out of that.
Yeah, dude.
Now she's doing work.
But she's still on the ground, so that's definitely her world, This other girl, she might feel better to stand up, but we'll see how she deals with, her keeping her elbows in and not exposing her elbows.
Aspaas in the red corner did a great job of going back and retaining guard right off the bat. She didn't take any damage. That's a little difference in her ground game.
Yeah, for sure. She was scrambling a lot right there, but now she could take her time, kind of pick her.
She's looking the arm, almost looking for either a triangle or another omoplata. Goes back. She's controlling that arm to not take any damage.
And she's doing a good job with the overhook, not controlling her posture so she doesn't, sit up and really punch her really hard.
What do you think about the both feet in the hip for MMA?
What's that?
What do you think about both feet in the hip for MMA when you're in guard there?
It depends on who you are, I think it's good, and how long you've been in the guard. You don't want to sit there all day and night, but I don't like to be on my back at all. So, but if it becomes that case, I like to get my knees right in their elbows next to their or the crook of the elbow, and that controls their punching ability. But sometimes you want to entice somebody to punch you sometimes so that you can grab their arm and get a submission.
Yeah.
It just all depends, what you're trying to set up.
It looked to me like Valerie was trying to get her to initiate some action to try and pass her guard so she makes some angles on her.
Yeah, for sure. She was doing a really good job controlling the posture. You could tell, it's a really high-paced round so far. So we'll see.
Just so you know, her coach in there, Keith Ferrant, he had his jaw broke at a couple FCPs ago, so it's wired shut. So her talking like this right now. So
she can't really project her during the fight, but maybe that's good, because maybe she could rely on herself, and she seems to be doing pretty good so far. Both these girls.
They both look pretty fresh still.
Yeah, I'd say so. We'll see how she deals. I think she might have thought that it was over in the first, but
Ooh, that was a nice body kick. Oh, right to the head kick.
Really well though. Oh, yeah, that's a nice takedown. She's doing a really good job of closing the distance. This other girl needs to, work on her punches a little bit more and keep her back. Maybe just front kicks to something to keep her back.
Maybe you think a little bit more boxing footwork to get out to the side, make some angles to stop that bull rush.
Yeah, like keep the distance more, and not clinch up at all. If you're in a clinch, just shake and get out of there. But Yeah, but she seems to scramble pretty well on the ground, so maybe she might get on top again because it was pretty close the first round, even though she ended up on bottom and she's a kickboxer. She ended up on top, so.
Cassandra Durant, the girl in purple, seems to like to throw a lot of punches from the bottom.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's definitely not, ideal, but if that helps to distract the person on top,
Valerie's setting up armbar right now. She was going over this in the locker room earlier.
Yeah.
But she lost it. She wasn't able to.
Yeah, she needed to loosen her up with some punches first, distract her, and then get her to make some mistakes, get her flustered,
Cassandra Durant is doing the two legs
really
and
high
armpit
up.
escape. It's not very effective. Val's got her arms trapped, so she can't really protect herself. That's the last resort is to swing your legs up like that. It's never a good spot to be in.
No, it's definitely like a kind of last resort move. There's definitely more less energy efficient ways to get out. But at the same time, if you're in full mount and if you're under full mount in a fight, it's kind of a rough spot to be in. So you definitely want to prevent it before that gets to the.
You would say she's still intelligently defending herself, wouldn't you, by trying to get her feet up in there?
Yeah, I mean, she's still moving. I don't think, without it being, ground and pound to the face.
There is ground and pound in the face for these ones. Just people under 3 fight can't have a ground and pound, yeah.
Yeah, that was a misunderstanding of mine then. So, yeah, in that case, she seems to be doing pretty well. So, even with the strikes to the face, she's still in there. I don't think they should stop it yet. Although I can't see her upper body right now.
She's still trying to. Got her hand out.
Okay, now she's giving up her back. So let's see if she gets a rear naked choke from here because that tends to be the case.
Turning her over.
After she sets it up, she needs to set up more punches.
Put her in a pillow.
Punches make jiu-jitsu so much easier. So, especially in MMA. But now she's got some body triangle in the guard on the side.
I seen in your last hype video, your jiu-jitsu's coming along really well. You look really good on the mat now.
Yeah, I love jiu-jitsu. Tony Basili, jiu-jitsu at 303 Training Center. They do a great job of making jiu-jitsu fun.
Armbar's closed with her 10-second clapper went.
It seems like it's almost reminiscent of the first round.
Yeah.
It is in a different order of events. So.
How do you score the round?
I'd say this.
Red corner, Val Aspaas.
Yes, Val. I would say she won this round. The first round I give to her just because she ended up on top. But
all right, so we got scored a little different.
Yeah.
I got a
first round to her, second round to her. Yeah.
I got a 2-0 for Val right now, but I could definitely see the argument for 1-1. What do you think about the new scoring rules?
I don't know. For the UFC?
Yeah, we're in New York State. We're legal now, so we're all following the same rules for scoring.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it.
Oh, you don't even know the new rules?
No.
Come on, it's your job.
I know, but.
Well, we go by the 3 Ds now.
I actually have an idea for the way to score a fight, but I'm still in the process of getting it down on paper, so maybe I could refer it to somebody. But it's my idea. But I basically think that it should be like a map of. Like a graph, a chart of what happens in the fight along a timeline. So I'm gonna put it together on a piece of paper, and maybe I can implement it in the UFC instead of the new rules they made.
Well, after this fight, I'll go over the new rules with you because it's about to get back under. I don't want to take anything away from these two warriors. Out for the third and final round. Here we go.
Okay, so she's doing better with her punches now, Cassandra.
Still lands that body kick again and again.
But she needs to throw the jab. She don't need to really throw a real punch. Just to get her looking at it, so she can set up the kick.
Valerie's the red corners looks a little tired, arm weary from being all the grappling.
I know, right? Yeah, the grappling definitely takes it out of you. It makes the striking.
She probably threw about 200 punches in the last 2 rounds on top into elbows, and her hands might be hurt too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Val just went to business. She grabbed her leg and
passed
took
the
her
guard
down
again.
She's looking good, man. She looks heavy on top. So, I say we'll see how it goes. But Cassandra's giving really bad habits. Or giving up her back, or it's just hard when you're up against such a technical grappler.
Yeah, Valerie's got her arm totally locked out with her legs. She's looking to get her locked down, but Cassandra keeps fighting her arm back in there.
Yeah, for sure. Now she's kind of in a crucifix position. This could end it right here.
Yeah, she's still. Now she gave up. She grabbed around her head instead of getting her hand in front of her head.
Yeah, at that point, there's nothing really you can do. I mean, other than you just the best medicine is prevention right there. You don't want to have to try and escape from a crucifix. So there's definitely some work to be done. Go back to the drawing board. But she's obviously really tough, and she'll be back and be stronger.
Her stand-up looked really good. She just needs to work a little bit of angles, I think, and then that'll really spice it up. It's hard to fight a grappler when they're coming forward. They just want to grab you.
Yeah, for sure. And she need to grapple, so that she don't get tired as well on the feet after grappling. All girls are going to want to take her down. And that's just something that you got to do with MMA.
You can tell she's got a lot of kickboxing experience. So you get in the clinch, they break you up, and then you fight some more. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, she really believes in that kick, but I mean, against the wrestlers, it's not the right game plan because they can grab the kick. So. It's best to box with a wrestler. I learned that myself, so it's all learning lessons, and she'll be back.
All right, thank you very much for coming over. I know you're not very comfortable all the time. You looked a little uncomfortable when we brought you over here, but I'm glad you sat down and talked with me. I appreciate it.
What gave you the impression I was uncomfortable?
I don't know. You looked at us when we got this little baby mic, and you're like, I don't know about you guys.
That thing's fine. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all good.
Good win for her. She's getting a title bout. What do you think about ring girls for the girl fight? Do you think you guys should have ring guys?
No, man, these girls are great. Like, you can tell, like, they feeling themselves, They were doing a little dance, like, here and there, like a little, shaking their hips a little bit. I don't know why the girls, the